Be 22, really like grill. Everyone at her apartment to pre-game. She's really drunk. Everyone leaves to go to the bars. I take care of her while she throws up. Take her to bed. I walk to the door to leave. She stops me saying I should stay. No, it's not right. You have a boyfriend. Put her back to bed. She wraps her legs around my waist. I pry her off. Say, this isn't right. This continues for half an hour. She pulls me on top of her. I kiss her. She starts taking her clothes off. I'm still fully clothed. She's on top of me kissing me. No, you have a boyfriend. Get up and leave. Go home and touch myself. Perfect plan. Me and my friend, we start fighting in the men's showers. Nobody stopping us. Kick, punch and push each other all the way down to the women's showers. Burst inside. Keep fighting pretending we didn't even realize. Naked girls come rushing and grab us to stop. The only reason we got into trouble was for fighting. Nobody cares we got a good look at all the girls. Hear that 4chan is filled with elite hackers. Open browser and go to 4chan. My laptop camera scans my retina. Permission granted. Holy mackerel, these guys are elite. I get a message on my phone from an unknown number. Put all your fingers on the trackpad. I put my fingers on the trackpad and my fingerprints are burnt off. Holy frick. My face when they initiate me into their anti-establishment hacker group. My face when we're going to flip society on their head. Lol, just kidding. They're just a bunch of nerds. Be me. Just scrolling through Reddit, procrastinating my assignments. Suddenly see a post with a very familiar username. It's my friend's mum. Oh .png. She's on OnlyFans. Fingers instinctively typing in the URL. Curiosity.exe has been initiated. Click on the link. Heart racing like I'm in a horror movie. Her profile is pretty hot, not gonna lie. She's a total mum I'd like to have fun with. Remember all those times she made me cookies after school? Can't look at cookies the same way again. Decide to sign up because why not? Need to see what the hype is all about. As I browse her content, I realize I recognize some of the other names in the comments. It's my friend's dad and a few other parents from the neighborhood. WTF is happening.jpg. Try to suppress a laugh but end up snorting, imagining my friend's dad on a treadmill while secretly subscribing to his wife's OF. Now I'm in a moral dilemma. Should I tell my friend, or would that ruin everything? Decide to keep it a secret. Next family dinner, just trying to look the mum in the eye. Can't stop thinking about her OnlyFans. The cookies are definitely not the only thing that's baking now. That feel when I'm the official keeper of the neighborhood's secret. Life is weird, man. My face when I realize I'll never see cookies the same way again. Be me. 23. Still a virgin. Always scrolling advice for fun. See a thread about dating advice. A non asks how to get a girlfriend. Lol.jpg. Decide to drop some wisdom. Type out a long response with tips. 1. Be confident. 2. Make her laugh. 3. Be genuine. Don't be a fake nice guy. 4. Try to meet people in social settings, not just online. Hit post. Expect nothing. Couple days later, OP replies, "Dude, you won't believe it. I took your advice and I actually asked a girl out." What.tif? And she said yes. We went on a date and it was amazing. My face when my advice actually worked. Others start chiming in saying they tried it too. I use a non's tips and got a date with this cute girl from work. Feels good man.png. More people start asking for advice. Shitposting intensifies. Keep giving random tips. Just be yourself, but also be the best version of yourself. Practice your smile in the mirror. It works. It's like I'm a dating guru now. Get recognized as the virgin whisperer. Never had a girlfriend, but somehow helping others score. That feel when I'm building a dating empire as a virgin. Feels weird, man. Eventually, someone asks if I'm going to take my own advice. Realization.exe. Yeah, maybe someday. Everyone roasts me, but I can't help but feel kinda proud. Who knew a nerdy anon could change lives from behind a screen? My face when I start believing in myself a little more because of it. Inspiring others while still being a virgin. Life is weird, but maybe I'm doing something right. Still a virgin though. Still a legend in advice. Never gonna give up. So I've been having fun over the past few weeks and figured I'd share. Where I work, there are thousands of crows that show up every single night. They hang around for like 4 hours at night, then take off and show up the next night. I was reading up on crows because F it, interested. Apparently they're smart as shit. They can recognize faces and form preferences in people depending on how they're treated. A wild idea appears. I start trying to piss off this group of crows that hang out in the trees near work. I throw rocks at them and shake the tree and chase them wherever I can. Meanwhile, the grass crows across the street just chill by the McD. Every time I go to McD's, I get extra large fries and feed the grass crows. They start to like me, while the tree crows hate my shit. Tree crows throw nuts and try to shit on me all the time. I dodge bird shit like I dodge wrenches now. Grass crows still super pros, and now try to follow me when I walk into McD's. I keep this up for a few more weeks, and now I'm noticing a bigger divide in the crows. Grass crows now follow me across the road to make sure I get back to work safe. Tree crows getting more aggressive and sit on my building and wait for me to walk out. I've created a great war between two formidably friendly nations. I'm fueling it with French fries. Be me. 23-year-old neat living in mum's basement, browsing 4chan all day, eating ramen and playing World of Warcraft. Life is pretty good. No pressure, no responsibilities, just memes and pixels. Even the occasional get a job comment from mum doesn't bother me anymore. Then, one day the impossible happens. Win 150k in the lottery. First thing I do is buy a new PC, a nice gaming chair and an extra monitor. Then I buy a new car, a sweet red Mustang. And finally, I move out of mum's basement. Life is a dream. Now I can finally live the life I always wanted. I buy fancy clothes, go to clubs, buy drinks for all the girls, and I'm even getting laid. Life is good, man. But then everything starts to change. The money starts to run out. I keep buying new stuff, going to clubs and spending it all. All the girls were just gold diggers, gone as soon as the money was gone. Now I'm back to square one. No money, no girls, no friends. I'm back to living in my mum's basement. Still have the sweet Mustang though. Guess I'll have to sell it. Gotta pay rent. Life is a cruel joke, man. But hey, at least I have a new PC, right? Back to browsing 4chan and playing World of Warcraft. Guess life is just a cycle. Grind, 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 then suddenly, bam. But then it all goes away, and you're back to square one. Except this time you're older and wiser. Never forget, money doesn't buy happiness. It just buys temporary distractions. And sometimes those distractions can be pretty damn expensive. I learned the hard way, man. Don't be like me. Get a job, stay humble, and don't blow your lottery winnings on useless crap, or you'll end up right back where you started. Maybe even worse. Just saying. Also, I'm selling my Mustang. Cheap. DM me. Walking to convenience store to buy snacks. See random girl about my age with a Nirvana shirt on. Hey, what's your favorite Nirvana song? Her. I don't know. But you're wearing this shirt. Please stop. What? You're being creepy. Define creepy. No. Just leave me alone, please. Be me. 19. Living the dream. Got a hot girlfriend, Sarah, and a best friend, Dave. Sarah and Dave are super close. Like, borderline inseparable. I always tell Dave how lucky I am to have him, and Sarah how lucky I am to have her. One day, Sarah says she needs to talk. Heart sinks. I've been an idiot. Haven't been paying enough attention to my girl. She tells me she's in love with Dave. I'm stunned. Dave's my best friend. How could he do this? Sarah's crying. She says she's so sorry, but she can't fight it anymore. I'm devastated. Feel like my whole world is crumbling. Dave comes over later to talk. Tries to explain that he's sorry, but he can't help it. He loves Sarah too. Punches him in the face, tell him to get out. Spend the next few weeks drowning my sorrows in beer and regret. Eventually, I realize I'm not going to let this define me. Hit the gym, start eating healthier, focus on myself. Months later, I'm in the best shape of my life. Bump into Sarah and Dave at the mall. They look kinda miserable. Sarah tells me she's sorry. She regrets everything. I just smirk and walk away. I'm not mad anymore, just disappointed. I'm moving on, and I'm going to be better than ever. And you know what? I'm actually kinda happy for Dave. He finally got what he wanted, but he lost his friend. Karma's a bitch, and she's got a good sense of humor. Be me, not Chad. Join cuckold community. Lots of girls are looking for guys they can cuck. It's their fetish. A lot of really hot chicks end up messaging me, get one to start dating me. The deal is she Fs me and is free to F others on the side, and sometimes I have to watch. I lose my virginity to her. I immediately go no contact on her and start messaging other girls through this community. F'd 4 chicks out of my league, and it's only been 1 month since I joined. Who here high IQ? Be me. Fat guy. Tired of being a fat guy. Can't exercise because of bad heart. Start watching those get thin hypnotization videos on YouTube and try and lose weight. After like 2 months, I finally start to notice progress. Recently, I've gone from eating 4 extra large pizzas every night to only 3. I'm gonna make it, bros. Go to the gym for an hour every day. Spend a total of 10 minutes exercising and 50 minutes sitting around browsing 4chan on my phone. Celebrate after every workout by eating a pizza. Week later, still no weight loss. Weight loss is freaking impossible. Be me last year, craving quesadilla. Personally, I F with the steak or chicken ones from local Mexican restaurants, but want to make my own. YouTube recipe. Click one of the first videos. Beautiful busty Latina mum trying her best to speak English begins teaching me. Already know this shit's bout to be frickin' fire. At the end, she slowly pulls apart the quesadilla. I'm frickin' turned on. Try the recipe myself and I'm in tears at the second bite. Shit made me a diehard for Mexican food. Latina mums make the world go round. Latina mums keep food good. And Latina mums turn me on. Senior year, English class. Medieval literature section. Assignment is to find a poem from the Middle Ages. Those that get done early can go home. Copy and paste Ragnar the Red. Hand it in and go home to play Skyrim. 90% on assignment. My face when. I'd like a rum and coke. Pepsi okay? Sure. Brings me a coke and Pepsi. Be me. Feminine. Have a brother. Not just any brother. Ugly AF brother. Like main character in a tragic rom-com ugly. Try to give him tips. Bro, maybe loose the cargo shorts. How about a haircut that doesn't scream, I just woke up? He just laughs it off. I'm comfortable, sis. Whatever.jpg. Think he's destined to be the forever alone meme. One day I'm scrolling through social media, see my brother's face in a pic. Then I see her. That face when he has a gorgeous girlfriend. She's like an Instagram model. I'm still processing how this happened. He's still wearing those cargo shorts. How did this happen? Ask him what's his secret. Just be yourself, sis. What the hell? He's still the same loser. Photo of them together. She actually seems happy. Next thing I know, there are a couple goals on social media. My face when I realize personality is stronger than looks. That face when I'm officially jealous of my ugly AF brother. FML. Be me. Have a younger brother. He and I have never gotten along. Nothing severe, we just didn't have anything in common. We both moved out at age 18 and more or less fell out of contact. Haven't seen him since our dad's funeral in 2020. His 27th birthday is coming up. Come up with a devious plan. Reach out to his wife on Instagram. Explain the situation and ask if there's anything he's mentioned that he really wants. She tells me he loves antique cars and model cars. Get a custom-made die-cast model of the car our dad had when we were kids. A 1977 Mercury Cougar in sky blue. Order it, sent to his apartment under his wife's name. Takes 6 weeks to arrive. I can barely wait. She sends me a video of him unwrapping and opening it. His face lights up. I can't be sure, but it looked like he teared up a little. Get pranked, little bro. I know we don't talk, but I love you. Reading this made me smile. What a wholesome and based anon this is. Be me, anon. Just a regular dude. Meet girl online. Start dating. Everything seems chill. Good vibes. She mentions wanting an open relationship. Think it's just a phase. Maybe she means something else. Like trying new foods or something. I don't know. Fast forward a month. She's always busy. My face when I see her posting pics with other dudes. WTF.jpg. Decide to confront her. Hey, what's up with the open relationship? She says, we agreed to it, remember? Brain.exe has stopped working. My face when I suddenly realize I was never given a choice. She's just been taking my kindness for weakness. No, I didn't agree to that. She's like, but you never said no. Realize I'm trapped in an infinite loop of emotional manipulation. My heart is a black hole. Can't just break up. We have mutual friends. Guilt trip incoming. Every time I try to talk about it, she just brings up her other dudes. One day, decide to take it back. Okay, I'm open to the idea too. She's into that, thinks she's won. Start talking to several girls at once. Play it cool. Let her see me having fun without her. Gotta show her how it feels. Fast forward. Toxic relationship turns into weird competition. She starts getting jealous. My face when I realize I can outplay her in her own game. She gets mad, says I was supposed to be supportive. Just laugh. It's all a meme now. Thank you, based dating gods. Open relationship? More like open to chaos. That face when I get the last laugh and a real girlfriend instead. The end. Nice little story today. Be me. Alaskan. Family of foxes live in my front yard. They're pretty cute and they take care of the mice and squirrels. So we let them live there. Went gym, but basically didn't leave house. Kinda just played video. 10:30 PM. No food in fridge or freezer. Okay, I'll go to Taco Bell. Get food. Drive home. Feeling kind of empty. Driving up towards my house. 3 of the foxes are out on the side of the street. Like 12-year-old girl and her mum by the road taking pictures of the foxes. The look on the girl's face was priceless. She had clearly never seen a fox before, especially this close up. They were like 20 feet away. Our foxes are quite used to humans. Just seeing how happy this random kid was made my whole week. Happiness really is quite contagious. If that kid's reading this, I hope you got some good pictures. Be me. Introverted kid, always quiet in class. Somehow attract the attention of the school bully. Chad. Chad constantly throws my lunch in the trash. Hey loser, eat this, while shoving my sandwich into the bin. Awkward laughter from his friends. My face turns red. Feel like I'm the butt of every joke. One day, I forget my lunch, panicking because I have $0 to buy food. Chad notices me sitting there, looking like a sad puppy. He walks over, smirking as usual. Didn't think I'd see you starving, loser. He reaches into his backpack and pulls out a fruit snack. Here, you want it? WTF.jpg? Sure. I guess. Take the fruit snack, and he sits next to me. We sit in awkward silence. I don't know what to say. Chad casually starts asking about my favorite video games. Turns out we both love the same ones. Yeah, I didn't think you'd be into that nerd stuff, he says while chuckling. Next week, I get a message from him on Insta. It's a meme about my favorite video game. Heart pounding. I reply. He actually responds back, like he wants to talk to me. This becomes a regular thing. He still bullies me sometimes, but it feels more playful now. His friends are confused. They see him treating me differently. Dude, why are you hanging out with the loser? Shut up. He's my bro, he says. And for once, it sounds genuine. Fast forward a few months. We're actually hanging out after school. He admits he had a crush on me this whole time. I didn't know how to say it, so I just messed with you. WTF? Didn't see that coming. Awkwardly laugh it off, but deep down, I'm freaking out. So, you love me? Yeah, or something like that, he smirks. This is weird, but kind of great. Now we're an unexpected duo. From bully to secretly loving each other. Life is strange, but I guess love comes in funny packages. That face when my bully actually loves me. When I was 14, I played spin the bottle at a party. When I sat down, all the girls said, if it lands on you, we only have to hug you. The girl I had a crush on spun the bottle and it landed on me. She looked up and said, I don't want to play anymore. All the other girls stopped playing too, and the guys got mad at me for ruining the game. I ended up crying in the bathroom and called my mum to pick me up. When she arrived, I tried to sneak out, but on my way out, I saw them playing spin the bottle again. So, which events completely destroyed your self-esteem, Anons? Be me. Have a girlfriend for 3 years. She's cute, smart, and loves me. We're happy. Life is good. One day, she tells me she's leaving me. Says she's found someone better. I'm devastated, heartbroken, confused. Someone better is Chad, of course, towering over me with his perfectly sculpted body. And that smug grin that screams, I sleep with your girlfriend. I hate myself. I hate Chad. I hate the world. I decide I won't let this break me. I'll become the best version of myself. I start working out, eating healthy, reading books. I become a goddamn machine, a sculpted god among men. I'm bigger, stronger, more confident than ever before. I see her with Chad one day. She's looking at me, her eyes wide with surprise, maybe even a little bit of regret. I just give her a small smile and walk away. I got my revenge, not by hurting her, but by becoming better. Chad, he's still Chad, just with a little more fear in his eyes now. I'm no longer the pathetic loser she left behind. I'm a man who's achieved his goals and found his own happiness. And guess what? I'm single and ready to mingle. Be me. 2 months ago, swipe right on cute girl on dating app. We hit it off instantly. Late night deep talks about life, dreams, etc. Spend hours messaging each other every day. Decide it's time to meet up IRL. Nervous but excited. Pick a nice cafe, just in case she's a catfish. Day of the meetup arrives. Put on my best outfit. Feeling like a G. Arrive at the cafe. Heart racing. See her at a table. She's even cuter in person. Sit down. Start chatting. Everything is going well. Laughing. Flirting. Suddenly, she mentions her last name. Wait, what? .jpeg? It sounds familiar. Brain.exe has stopped working. Panic mode activated. Ask her where she's from. She says small town 30 minutes away. Holy shit. Realization hits like a brick. Can't remember if I'm related to her on mum's or dad's side. Try to play it cool, but my mind is racing. Bring up family reunions as a conversation starter. She mentions some names. Realize I know them. Freak out internally, trying to mask it. Decide to just ask. So, what's your family tree like? She stares at me, confused. Spills the beans about her dad's side. It's my dad's side too. That feel when my heart drops into my stomach. She's my cousin. Awkward silence for what feels like an eternity. Managed to awkwardly laugh it off. Guess we don't need to explain family to each other then, huh? Still cringing. Finishing up our drinks in silence. Say I need to take a rain check. Never message her again. My face when I tried to date my cousin. Why is my life like this? Guess I'm destined to be single forever. Girlfriend texts me out of the blue and says that she doesn't want to date anymore. Absolutely shocked. I call her right there and tell her this is a bad joke. It's not a joke. I don't think we're right for each other. I'm super confused. I thought everything was going well. She says, your D is just too small. Even more confused. I remind her that she's told me multiple times I'm the biggest she's been with. Yes, when you're hard, she replies. But you're just so small when you're soft. I'm sorry, this isn't going to work. Goodbye. My face when. Be me. Playing video games on Sunday night. Comfy as hell. Very invested in game. See a light coming through my window. Oh shit. I stayed up all night playing video games. Panicking as I think about another exhausting day at work. Look out window. Turns out that it's just the mushroom cloud from a clear nuclear warhead. Crisis averted.exe. Walk into chocolate shop. Lady behind counter says, hi, what can I get for you today? Ask for sample. Okay, sounds good. Which flavor? She says. Try 3 different flavors. Moan while I'm eating them. She asks, are you... Fucking hell. I can't read this. She asks, are you about ready to order? Tell her no thanks and walk out. Be me, living in a quiet suburb. Nice house, friendly neighbors, perfect life. Except for one thing, the neighbor's dog. It's a big mutt, constantly escaping its yard and leaving its presence on my lawn. Tried talking to the neighbor, they just laughed. Oh, he's just a playful boy, they said. Yeah, playful boy who leaves a mountain of shit on my lawn. So I decided to take matters into my own hands. I got a big bucket and a shovel. Every time the dog pooped, I scooped it up, filled the bucket to the brim with that beautiful fragrance gift. Then, the day of the big reveal came. I parked my car in front of their house, waited until they were leaving for work. Then I dumped the entire bucket of dog shit onto their porch. Left a note. This is for all the presents your dog left on my lawn. drove away, feeling a sense of justice. I also took a picture of the dog shit pile on their porch and posted it on their neighborhood Facebook group. Title, Lost Dog? Found this on my doorstep. I'm sure they'll never forget this lesson. I'm a good neighbor after all. Be me. 13 at the time, just got my first phone, literally haven't even touched a search browser / social media with it, factory new. Fast forward 2 weeks after getting it and still haven't done much with it. Almost no chance of doxing, I think. Get 16 text messages from a random number, all pictures and videos of many different guns from this guy's house. The last message reads, will this be enough to take care of them? Get scared and delete the conversation. Hours later, get a voicemail from another number from England screaming at me for 3 minutes. Assume I did something wrong. Don't know why, and tell nobody. It's not that severe or anything, but that's kind of weird, right? I was really dumb as a kid, but still. Be me. Look for entry-level jobs on the ads on the job list site. Water tester. Competitive salary. You have to understand that I'm stupid to the point of almost being mentally disabled. I show up thinking I'm going to taste test water. No, but my interviewer laughs and tells me I'm hilarious. I get a uniform and a schedule. All I have to do is put drips of paper into samples and record colors onto a pad of grid paper and then write a report. My job is so boring I'm literally posting on 4Chan on company time. So I just had the weirdest experience and ons. Be me. Co-worker invites me to a party. I never really hung out with him before, so F it. We arrive at the party. A bunch of his so-called friends are there. They start jumping him. WTF.jpg. Think I'm being pranked. They start stomping him. Never mind. One guy kicks him in the head, spits on him, turns to me, tells me to take him and get the fuck out. I do exactly as I'm told. Craziest freaking shit that has ever happened to me. I have no clue what was going on, but I am never going to hang out with white people again. I love telling this story. Working in far northern Alberta, area where it's literally a huge forest and only signs of civilization is oil, gas wells and plants. It's all muskeg in the forest area. Muskeg is scary just by itself. It's literally soft ground from decaying stuff in the forest that has grass growing on top. It can be immensely deep water / rotting plants and animals, but thick enough for grass to grow and some small trees to even take root. It's Alberta's quicksand. Moose are known to venture into it and get stuck and drown. In areas like this, some of the wells can only be visited by most vehicles in winter. Some are even more remote and can only be accessed by helicopter even in winter. I picked up a pretty sweet job on one of the helicopter runs doing maintenance for 2 years. I want to stress these locations are at least 300 to 400 kilometers away from any real civilization at this point. And traveling in these areas is dangerous, not only because of animals, but shit like muskeg. One summer, my pilot lands us down. As we land, a guy exits the little shack set up on the site. He looks pretty normal, little tattered and rough, but looks like a normal human. Fairly straight cut short black hair, bit of a 5 o'clock shadow, Iron Maiden t-shirt that is way too large, regular blue jeans. He's going towards the tree line. Yell out to him something like, "Hey, what are you doing here? We can help you get home." He keeps going. Yell out again. "What the F, man? How did you get out here? We can help you." Pilot even yells out something like, "We can cancel our run and get you to safety." He makes it to the tree line while we are yelling. He stops, looks back kind of. His face kind of slips into a smile. He then runs into the trees and disappeared. No one at work believed us, still stuck with me. Not really paranormal, but truly the weirdest thing I've ever experienced. I just want to know what he was doing out there. Everything in the shack was normal. Be me. Anon. Living the dream with my best boy, a golden retriever named Sparky. We do everything together. Hiking, fetch, eating snacks, the whole shebang. One day Sparky disappears. No trace, no sign, no nothing. Feel like my heart's been ripped out. Spend weeks searching, putting up flyers. Nothing, just empty silence. Eventually the hope fades, the pain settles in, depression takes over. 5 years later, still feel the void in my life. Can't bring myself to even think about another dog. One day some friend of a friend is like, "Hey, you should check out the animal shelter. They have some amazing dogs there." Reluctant to agree, hoping to maybe get some closure, maybe see a dog that reminds me of Sparky. Walk into the shelter, and there he is, Sparky, my Sparky, sitting in the corner, looking sad. Tears well up in my eyes. I can't believe it. He's alive. Run up to him, call him his name, and he looks up. His tail wags. He knows me. The shelter folks are like, "Wow, you must have a special bond with this dog." Yeah, I think I do. Take my Sparky home. Feel like the happiest man alive. Life is beautiful again. I love every day of it. Thank you, God. Thank you, Sparky.